Welcome to the Good Doctors Diagnose for Monday, September 2nd. I'm Dr. Kristen, and I'm here today with a thought on business practices and leadership for this Labor Day. When I was thinking about what this day represents for any of our international viewers, today is a bank holiday in the United States, which means that all government offices are closed and a whole lot of us have off work, including Dr. Hinson and I. Abbey Research is closed today. And so been pre-recorded this in order to bring it to you today, bring fresh content for those of you who don't celebrate Labor Day. But the reason we celebrate it here is as a mark of the labor movement that happened and is still happening in the United States in the early 20th century, starting in the early 20th century and onwards. And there's lots of great documentaries and resources. And if you're not familiar with the labor movement, this is not the video for you, but be happy to point you to some great resources. What I want to talk about today is that one of the things that the labor movement gave us was the regulated 40-hour work week. The understanding that humans only have so much to give and that boundaries are really important, that rest is really important. So on this Monday, as you go through your day, whether you, or whenever you watch this, whether it's sitting in the office or you're watching this on your phone, I would encourage you to think about the boundaries you set in your own life. Not only boundaries around work and when you'll answer email and things like that, which is frequently the topics we hear when we talk about work-life balance. But I'd encourage you to think about how the messages that we get all the time from the world are that we constantly have to be productive. Americans frequently are told in a way that our worth as humans is only measured in our productivity. So to rest and to set boundaries for yourself is actually quite countercultural. It's quite revolutionary. So what boundaries are you setting? What boundaries are you setting around damaging thoughts that you have in your own head? How far do you let them run before you try to control them or find somebody that helps you? What boundaries are you setting on your own to-do lists and tasks? What boundaries are you setting on your own work? What ways in which in your own life are you cultivating rest? At what point in time are you stopping and realizing that your worth isn't actually measured by the things you produce or the hours you work or anything else like that? Your worth is inherent to who you are. You are worth respect and dignity as a human being. No more and no less than that. If you're in a leadership position, I'd also encourage you to think about how you are modeling boundaries and rest for your employees. I get really tired and very wary of anyone who sees being exhausted as a badge of honor. And I think we all should be. The world has a lot of problems. Your office has a lot of problems. Your family probably has a lot of problems. And the myth of the culture is that we all need to be able to fix all the problems around us all by ourselves all the time. But it's a myth because it's impossible. There's no way it's not designed. The best solutions come from teams. We promise. So as you think about how to cultivate and create boundaries, how to honor the labor movement by doing that, how to honor the history of the people who came before you, just remember, rest is a really good idea. That's all from me for today's Good Doctors Diagnose. We'll see you on Wednesday.